All my friends are leaving and going to Pastor Fred's church, and they're pulling on me. Boy, beware of people who try to pull you out of God's will. Oh, they see God starting to use you now, and you've got this working in your life and that, and they'll say, you shouldn't be sitting around in that church. You need to be going here. Don't let some ignorant believer who's out of God's will themselves get you out of God's will. And then when somebody like me tries to get in the way, oh, you're controlling. No, I'm shepherding. Oh, hallelujah. Anyway, so people were trying to pull me to go to Fred's church, and I felt the pull. I thought, boy, Pastor Fred really preaches the faith message. He's ordained under Kenneth Hagin. And man, would I like to be there? And God, stay right where you are. And so I told all my friends, go ahead on. I'm where God put me, and I'm not moving. Well, I graduated from Bible college, and I'm sitting there on a Wednesday night. Pastor Ross is up there teaching, and I'm asking God a question. What am I doing now? What do I do? I graduated from Bible college. What do I do now? And all of a sudden, I have a vision, an open vision. Pastor Ross is walking around teaching, and he has this white sheep's wool. I knew what it was as soon as I saw it. Big old sheep's wool wrapped around his neck. And I felt like I stepped inside of him, and I felt his shepherd's heart for the people. And then I'm just looking at it like this with my spiritual eye, and all of a sudden that white sheep's wool lifted up and floated all the way across that congregation. Woo! I watched it, Shola Bahatai, and it fell right on me. A month later, I was here in Fairmont to pastor this church. See, had I moved, I'd probably still be trying to find my way around. This is very important. Very important. You know, when Jesus told those guys to go to the upper room and wait, they didn't say, well, Lord, I'll be there for 10 days, and if you don't show up by then, I'm on my way. Or, you know, upper room, they've got a beautiful church over here, not some dining hall, upper room where they ate, you know. They went where they were told, and they stayed there until. And they were at the right place at the right time on the day of Pentecost when it showed up. Please learn that lesson, saints of God, because your destiny hangs in the balance. I can tell you that for sure.